What up, Sauce Gang, and welcome back to the channel. Hot Sauce Beats are with another Skibidi toilet reaction. That is right, and today we're checking out Isotoilets. When is episode 65 coming out? Skibidi Scientist, All Secrets, Analysis and Theory. And fam, this is the big one. Skibidi Toilet 65 is gonna be the finale of season 21. It's gonna be insane. I think we're gonna see a trap, possibly. We're gonna see a beginning of a battle, and we might lose someone from the Alliance. But I'm stoked to see what Isotoilet's gonna say. But before we jump into it, show Isotoilet some love by subscribing to their channel. And if you enjoy my reaction, please help support the channel by smashing that subscribe and like button. It's absolutely free and it greatly helps out the channel. But enough talking, let's get to reacting and roll that bomb ass intro.
Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Eat, sleep, make beats. Eat, sleep, make beats.
Hot Sauce Beats. Woo-hoo. Let's go, Isotoilet.
Hi everyone.
What up,
In this
Isotoilet?
video, we're going to talk about what's going to be in the next 65th episode of Skibidi Toilet, and also when it's coming out. We're going to talk about Skibidi the Scientist, because it's much related to the new
we don't
episode.
have any leaks yet.
How does he manage to invent so many huge Skibidi monsters, and who helps him in this? I'll tell you about where the Titans flew to at the end of episode 64 and what G-Man Toilet is planning. As always, get your tea and snacks ready and watch the video to the end. You're gonna enjoy it. Here we go.
Let's go.
Let's remember how many huge and powerful Skibidi mutants we've seen in recent episodes. Imagine a lab where they're assembled from parts, armed and prepared for battle. It turns out that this requires a huge laboratory. I would even say a huge base of Skibidi toilets. I'm sure they have one, but we don't know where it is. I'm also saying that one Skibidi scientist couldn't build all this stuff by himself, so there's someone helping him with all of this. Let's look back at episode 16, where an Alliance spy infiltrates the Skibidi toilets hangar. Back then, the action seemed to take place in the USA. At least the hangar was not far from where the battles were happening. At that time, there was an engineer, a cat, and other scientists in the hangar besides our Skibidi scientist.
I forgot
And all
about
they
that.
were creating was a Skibidi spider. Imagine how long it would take them to create this radioactive monster or fire-breathing Skibidi. I think there's a big group of scientists and engineers working on inventions. There are also scouts who learn about new Alliance technology and report back to the scientists. Skibidi the Scientist is probably just the boss among them. He leads the process, and that's it. We used to see him very rarely, but in the new episodes he made himself a full-fledged Skibidi Titan and started showing up in
the main guy now.
First off, I think that after episode 16, the Skibidi toilets moved their labs somewhere away from the battles.
Oh, 100%.
Why else would the Titans be in Dubai, Europe, and Africa? I think they're looking for a Skibidi base there to destroy them all and be done with it. But if all the battles after episode 16 took place in the US, and the Skibidi base was on another continent, how did they transport the huge monsters across the ocean? It's simple. They teleported them. Yeah, we've never seen Skibidi toilet cargo ships or planes, right? There are a few flying Skibidi, but imagine how much fuel they'd need to fly across the ocean on a jetpack. That said, we have seen a Skibidi scientist and some mutants teleported. Agents can't teleport, so
we also just assume, right, that they just have infinite fuel. Skibidi toilets, infinite fuel. Our Titans, infinite fuel. It's a renewable resource.
They use cargo planes and vans for transportation. But why haven't they still taken that technology from the TV men? Or why doesn't TV Woman teleport the agents to another continent? Instead, they waste a ton of time and resources transporting their squads. I'm not going to focus too much on TV men, that's not what we're talking about. I just think there's a lot of suspicion and controversy surrounding these guys. By the way, that's the advantage of the Skibidi toilets. They can just teleport everyone to another location as soon as agents find their base. It's like this ability makes them invincible. At least the Skibidi scientist can definitely escape, just like the injured cinema man escaped in episode 47. Have you ever wondered why Skibidi the Scientist decided to become a warrior by himself and start fighting the Alliance?
Because he's got all the answers.
He used to stay out of the lab. He wasn't in the fights. I think it's all because of the parasites. Remember how much of a game changer those little assholes were. After G-Man destroyed Titan, the Alliance was a lot weaker. But then the Speakermen showed up and they had their own Titan. The difference is that the Alliance has to use a lot of parts and resources to build the Titan because it's a huge robot.
Assholes.
Meanwhile, the Skibidi toilets just enlarge the regular toilet and he becomes huge. This is why we see so many giant toilets and so few Titans. Why aren't all Skibidi huge then? Because most of the agents are small. How would one huge, clumsy toilet be able to destroy them? It's like a man who had tried to destroy all the ants around him. But back to our scientist. When he created the parasites, he turned the tide of the war. Now the Alliance's strongest weapon wasn't just destroyed, it became the weapon of the Skibidi toilets. Yes, I'm talking about the infected Titan speakermen. That said, someone clearly had to lead the parasites, tell them where to fly and with whom to fight. I think it was that Skibidi scientist. Now think back to episode 60. G-Man had always worked together with the infected Titan before, but in episode 57 he couldn't stop the Alliance and Titan was cured. Skibidi the scientist may have heard about this. Remember how the parasites tried to infect TV Man Titan in episode 47 as well as Cameraman in 57. It turns out that Skibidi the scientist has been a total failure in everything. At the same time, the agents had anti-parasite...
I love it. Yeah. Let's put it on the scientists, bro. You've been a failure. You've been sucking, bro. Step your game up.
Guns,
Step
jeeps,
your game up.
tanks for a long time. It turns out they could have easily cured everyone except Titan. But now the scientist had lost control over Titan too, and it pissed him off. Apparently, he decided to leave the lab and solve the problem himself. Now let's talk about the new improvements of the scientist. First of all, he is now terribly huge, but it is reasonable.
Arguably the biggest Titan.
He wants to fight against the Titans, so he made himself much bigger than them. Secondly, he can teleport now, which makes him almost invulnerable. I don't know how the Titans will be able to destroy him, because if he is badly wounded, he just teleports away. He's made his own mechanical legs like a parasite's, and that's very useful. Imagine how a huge Skibidi toilet like that could fight in a city. Yeah, he could make himself a powerful jetpack like G-Man, but what happens if the jetpack gets damaged? So mechanical legs are much more effective. Also, notice how many of them have mechanical arms or claws. I think everyone who builds giant Skibidi has had them for a long time. After all, how else could they build huge mutants? Apparently now scientists have made mechanical arms for more and more Skibidi toilets. Also, after the invention of these cannon, parasites became pretty useless. But they could still create a special parasite for the Titans. What if the parasite is fast enough that the Titan can't catch him? The Skibidi already have that technology. It's how UFOs fly. Once infected, they would have to immediately send Titan to improve and make a strong defense around the parasite. Then no one will be able to destroy him easily, and the infected Titan will be able to fight on Skibidi's side again.
That's right.
Now it's time to talk about the new 65th episode and what we can expect in it. By the way, I think the episode will be released on October 5th or 6th. I think Defuk got tired of making videos all the time, and now he decided to take more rest. The videos he releases are higher quality and more intense. I think it's even better than releasing short episodes, but often... Okay, so what can we see in the new 65th episode? Since it's the end of the season, I think it will be a closing video. And to wrap up, there are a few lines that have been started. First, we saw a repaired plunger man, as well as a black speaker man. Secondly, the Titans are chasing G-Man and Skibidi scientist. Maybe they want to find Skibidi's base. I think it is the Titan storyline that we will see in the new episode. At the end of episode 64, the Titans flew after G-Man. Remember his sly face? He's obviously up to something. Skibidi Kamikaze is not the last trap for the Titans.
No!
I think we'll see a new trap for them. Maybe even a battle with G-Man and the scientist. Also, Plunger Man, the cameraman in the blue suit, and the black speaker man may help the Alliance in this battle.
Dark Speaker Man.
But I think the Alliance will lose the battle in the new episode.
I agree.
And I'll explain why. As you remember, we are waiting for an improved Cinema Man, aka Titan TV Man. His return can't be ordinary. It has to be epic. And for him to come back epic, he needs to turn the tide of battle in the Alliance's favor. For example, after the Titans lose the fight with the scientist, and it would seem that everything is very bad, Skibidi toilets will start attacking the agents powerfully, maybe even destroy some of the Titans, I don't know. If an improved Titan TV man shows up at such a moment and saves everyone, it will be great. But there is another option. Like I said, there's a lot of suspicion around TV men. What if the exact opposite thing happens? For example, the Titans will win hard and hurt the scientist badly, destroy G-Man. But then, the Cinema Man we've all been waiting for appears. But he will fight on the side of Skibidi toilets for some reason.
Wow,
or the TV men will be the new trap the secret agent told us about. By the looks on G-Man's happy face, that could happen. Don't forget, we also have the unfinished plot of the simp cameraman. Will he become a traitor? Can he become as strong as Plunger Man and fight him? We don't know. Imagine if the TV men turn out to be traitors, just like the TV woman. And then Simp Cameraman would turn evil and betray the Alliance to get TV Woman's attention. And we've only seen Speaker Woman once. I think she may appear in a new battle in episode 65 on the Titan side, of course.
Took out Moist
And if we're
Critical's
talking about
toilet.
her, maybe we'll be shown Cameraman in a blue suit with a black camera. Also, we've very rarely seen Camera Woman, but we'll probably see her only in the new seasons. That's my guess about the new episodes. I think we will also find out something about the secret agent in time, but very gradually. By the way, my Instagram followers learn the secrets before the video is released on YouTube. Also, I have a Discord server, and I invite you to join our community. Thanks for watching. Put a like and subscribe to my channel. That was me, Isotoilet. See you, my friends.
It's me, Isotoilet. All right, let me bring you in, chat. So, I agree. I think 65 is going to be huge. I think the next couple seasons are going to kind of go together, meaning like they're going to be multiple seasons making one big season. And I really think this trap is going to change the momentum back into the Skibidis. And I hate to say it, but I can see us losing a Titan, chat. I think we're going to lose a Titan, and it just makes sense. Everything's going to look like it's lost, and then TV Titan comes back to kind of save the day, but I don't know. We're going to find out here soon. I think it is probably, maybe we even get a leak today. I bet you we get our first leak today. Next episode comes out tomorrow or Friday. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you show Isotoilet some love by subscribing to his channel. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you enjoyed my reaction, please help support the channel by smashing that subscribe and like button. It's absolutely free and it greatly helps out the channel. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, it's eat, sleep, and make beats. And as usual, be kind of what not. That's all I got. Boom, I'm out. Got him love for the Sauce Gang. Peace out, chat.